Well, if the weather is heating up, it must mean one thing. It must be the week of the 4th of July, right, Stacy Doughan?
Yeah, it's been a little chilly, but it's definitely heating up for us this week.
Stacy Doughan with the Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce joining us here in your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO. And before we get to 4th of July things in Clear Lake, you just got back from the nation's capital.
Yeah, we went to Washington, D.C. to see our representatives and just talk about the things that matter to our business community.
And that's always an important trip for you because you have yourself, the Mason City Chamber folks, Lindsay James, I think, for Visit Mason City went, and a few others, I'm guessing, also went on that trip.
Yeah, we had our city administrators from Clear Lake and Mason City, as well as the new mayor of Mason City with us.
Talk about why that trip is important every year to do, even if it's, whether it's a smaller delegation or a larger delegation.
Yeah, we did take a smaller delegation this year just so we could have more meaningful and direct conversations with our representatives. There are things that we're constantly hearing about as the Chamber of Commerce, workforce and housing. And so we just want to talk to our legislators about making policies that make it friendly for our region.
All right, now we've got that out of the way. We can talk about 4th of July.
Yeah, let's do it.
How much planning goes into this week?
Well, I think as soon as this week is over, we'll start thinking about this week next year.
Yeah.
So, it is a year-long endeavor that we are constantly thinking about and trying to make sure that it's the best 4th of July in the country.
And one of the big key things about this whole 4th of July celebration is the Evans family coming with the carnival. And that has been a tradition. What are we going on? 52 years?
Yeah, the Evans family really makes our 4th of July celebration. I don't know how Clear Lake landed them 52 years ago, but however that happened, they have really just done such a nice job, and they just have a great carnival, and they're amazing people too.
Just talk a little bit more about the carnival. And it was one wristband day on Monday, or are there multiple wristband days?
Yeah, we actually have 3 wristband days this year. So I think they are Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. So just based on timing, the carnival is going to hang over on Monday too, so you can get an extra wristband day in on Monday.
Talk about entertainment, obviously, is one of the big things as well. I'm sure that's probably what the most work is done on getting that entertainment all figured out for the week.
Yeah, this is our America 250 celebration, so we wanted to do a few extra things. We've got some additional great sponsors this year that have allowed us to do that. So on Wednesday, we're going to kick things off with Arch Allies. So we're not messing around. Right. We're going to put Arch Allies on the stage on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have County Line Drive. They're our country act. And then on Friday, we're really excited. We're bringing a new act to the stage. We're bringing Elton and Billy the tribute. So Elton John, Billy Joel tribute band. Should be a great concert. And then, of course, on the 4th of July, we always have the municipal band before the fireworks. And then on Sunday, we have Zachary Freedom, who's going to play some patriotic and family-friendly music. But before that, we've invited the Waterhawks ski team to do a show off of City Beach. So that will be fun as well, thanks to Clear Lake Bank and Trust.
Because in the past, they used to come up all the time, and they haven't been here for a while.
Yeah,
right?
We looked through a lot of the history of our 4th of July, given it is, I think, our 170th or 171st, and it's America 250. And we just wanted to bring back some things that maybe we used to do that we don't do anymore, and a ski show was one of them.
Talk about the big parade. Obviously, that's everybody gathers for that, and it's I'm trying to think of how long the route is. It's at least a mile, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know the exact.
Right.
The exact.
Sorry to bring up questions.
No, it's okay. It's maybe a mile, like 1.2 or something like that. But the parade is at 10 a.m. There'll be between 15 and 20,000 people watching the parade. I think we have over 80 entries and maybe a couple of surprises in the parade too. It should be a good one.
There's obviously other things that are going on that I haven't mentioned or asked you about. What are some of the other things that have been going on this week?
Well, of course, my favorite thing, bingo.
Oh, bingo, yes. How'd I forget that?
How do you forget about bingo? Yeah, so the bingo tent will be open starting Wednesday at 5, and it'll be open all the way through Monday at 5. So we're excited about the bingo tent. We also have the vendor market, some really great vendors up by the lake. So make sure to go and check them out too. And then, of course, just all of our restaurants and retailers all around town, make sure that you are shopping local.
Because that's obviously going up and down Main Street. There's a lot of places to go and enjoy. And if you want to take a little break from the carnival, you can just
Yeah.
Step on up the street and you have plenty of choices.
Yeah, and get some AC. And one thing that I've noticed over the last few days is that a bunch of our storefronts have painted their windows with some patriotic themes. So that looks really nice. So excited about that too.
We'll talk about the fireworks on the night of the 4th. Obviously, that's always a big production. And obviously have those barges out in front of the beach there, and it's a big production.
It is a big production, and we've partnered with Flashing Thunder for many years, and they've been a great partner in putting on such a spectacular fireworks display over the lake. We're really excited to have I can't remember what year, but they're celebrating an anniversary or two. I can't remember if it's 40 or 50, but Flashing Thunder is they just do such a great job. And I also just want to shout out, about 12 years or so ago, a group of concerned community members put together our foundation. So our fireworks are actually endowed through the Cerro Gordo Community Foundation, just to make sure that we have fireworks over the 4th of July every year in perpetuity. So that's how we light the sky.
That's always the biggest I don't know. What is that the biggest part? Is the parade the biggest part? Is the music the biggest? Because we see crowds of all different varieties all throughout the week. It's hard to tell.
I mean, we'll pack the park with probably 12,000 people during Arch Allies, the parade, upwards of 20. But I mean, I think you're talking about, 40, 50,000 people just in the city park region watching the fireworks. So
and all around the lake.
Yeah, all around and on the lake. And on the lake, yes.
Anything else we need to hit on for 4th of July week?
No, I guess I just want to shout out all of our great volunteers. All of these events, there's only, 6 of us who work in the chamber office. And so it takes way more than that to make this happen. And we just have the best volunteers and the best supportive community, the city, and all the work that they do to make this happen too. Just appreciate everybody who comes alongside us to put on this amazing celebration.
And sponsors too. Right?
Yeah, of course, all of our sponsors too.
And for people that want to listen to music during the fireworks,
tune in right here.
Nope, tune in next door.
Oh, next door.
On KRIB.
Okay.
You tried your best. You're still in the building. You're still in the building.
I thought you hijacked all the stations.
We don't hijack all the stations. We figured we'd focus it on. I was going to say one, but we have KRIB on 1490 on the AM dial and 96.7 on the FM dial.
There you go.
That's where you can tune in, just like you could tune on Clear Lake Sports and everything else.
Right.
So, anything else before I let you go?
I really appreciate the time this morning. Thanks, Bob.
We appreciate you coming in, and good luck to the staff for this whole week, and hopefully everything runs smooth.
Yeah, same. Thanks.
All right, you bet. Stacy Doughan with the Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce talking about 4th of July week here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO.
Happy birthday.